There she be. Look at those big chunking glaciers. That is a good shot. Alrighty. Hopper's there. Mom is there. And we are going to take a quick saunter up to Slate Peak. And this is not a regular fire lookout, ladies and gentlemen. This was made as a radar site in World War II to watch out for Tupalevs and other Russian fighters and bombers, because it's one of the highest spots in around for a long ass time. So on this side, you may be able to see a bit of trail running along. That is the Buckskin Ridge Trail that leads to Silver Lake and deep penetration into the Pasayten Wilderness. On this side, you will see a trail that is the Pacific Crest Trail leading north towards Canada. Nash is up there in his orange, and then you got the lookout up here. Big snowiest one over there, way out in the distance, is Baker. The two in front of it are Crater and Jack Mountain, and then off to there, Colonial Peak, Crater, Baker, Jack, Azurite, Ballard, some other stuff that I will hopefully point out when we get up to the lookout. I have 30% battery left, so that means I got 15 minutes of video. So I'll turn this off after a little bit. That way I have plenty of battery for the tour up at the top. That's good. Now they're gonna ride their bikes all the way up. Oh, this might tell us about the mining too. Oh man, look at that beautiful glacial valley. Huh? Yeah. It was gold. Barren down there. Gold Town. Massively gorgeous, absolutely stupidly gorgeous glacial valley of the West Fork Pasayten. East Fork Pasayten over there. That extra pointy boy on the top of Gold Ridge is Pasayten Peak, and a whole bunch of other crap I've never got to lay my eyes on, but I am very excited for. Let's see here. I think that's Hosamine in the distance. Redoubt. I don't know that. I don't know. I know that's Jack. I know that's a good chunk of Baker. I know that's Crater, Colonial. And then once we get up here, I'll point out some more stuff. But there's your lookout tower. I am going to have a field day. And these other batteries still have charge in them too, so I can swap them out. They're not dead. Oh my. Look at those freaking ripples. And the, oh man. Oh man. Oh man, look at those ripples. I am having a, oh man, yes. Slate Peak lookout, 7488. Oh man. Did you see the ripples? Did you see the ripples in the rock down here? I don't know, I just turned around to look because I was looking at mountains and yeah, I always didn't think we could.
All I gotta do is find out that it's chilling over one.
Yeah, it's Assassin's Creed, baby. Just go for it.
Oh, den. Oh, now you got it on camera.
Editing. Look at that beautifully perfect glacial valley.
Yeah, 6 other people coming up the hill.
All right, so what direction do you want me to start naming off rocks, naming off hills?
Well, that sign over there tells you all the peaks over there.
Oh, that one does?
Or the most prominent ones.
And that one probably does to that direction.
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Colonial's way out in the
Peak is
distance.
The one that looks kind of like it's a triangle, but it's got a square top to it.
Yeah, because that's that little triangle in front of it, it's Pinnacle.
Yeah.
Baker's a lot prettier.
Yeah, it is.
There is a suspicious looking cone over there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's suspicious. Yep, this has got it. So, Tamarack Peak, that's where we ended up today.
See the picket range from here too.
Yeah, the picket range is the cool shit. Yeah. Jack Mountain, we can go up the saddle of. Crater Mountain, we can go up the saddle of. Colonial Peak, we can go at the base of. Snowfield. Katy Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Allen Basin with all the mines. West Fork, Pasayten River Valley. Oh man. Let's get Peak Finder out and see what there is to see. You're gonna rotate it that way. Oh god, I gotta try and match this up now. There we go. Tower. So what's over here? It is! That's Glacier Peak. That suspicious cone just to the left of Azurite in that gap, that is Glacier Peak. I need to come over here.
What do they have up here for an installment?
Radar.
Just that's it? Just radar?
70s, 80s radar. I don't think any guns. It's just a radar to catch Tupalev Bears and MiG-17s is what this first one down there says. Go get Raven. Top of Slate Peak. Eh?
Rock and roll, baby.
Golden Horn's this spike.
Yep.
Golden Horn in town. That cone right there. So
it is that. Okay.
So Azurite and then that little cone way in the background.
Yeah. Well, how about that?
How about that? Look at that beautiful glacial goes around. Look at all them latches. And you got the needles there. Silver Star there, which I know you can get fairly close to Silver Star. And same with Gardner and North Gardner. There's hikes to at least near a lot of these peaks. Well, now you've seen Golden Horn from both sides. And Tower. Well, technically Tower is what we stared at. We didn't stare at Golden Horn. Golden Horn was further off to the left.
Yeah.
It's a bit breezy up here.
Feels good.
And then we'll go look over here. See what Peak Finder says about stuff over here. Oh yeah, lots of pieces. Abernathy is over there somewhere. Robinson, Devils. Goat Peak is down in front. So this drainage coming up here is Robinson Creek. That was one of the trailheads at the very bottom.
Yeah.
I first start, and there's a creek that comes, trail that comes all the way up, switchbacks over, and then goes down. And one of those lower hills down there is Goat Peak, and it's got tons of larches on it. It's one of the listed larch hikes for people to go do. If I can find it. Granite, Fawn Peak, Goat Peak, Little Buck, Thrap, Old Trail, McKinney, Story, North Gardner. So where's Goat Peak? Goat Peak is that high point. Oh, I can see like a a lookout tower on it, I think. Goat Peak, it's the big one. It's the first big one directly out in front of us. You can go up to the top of that one. That's supposed to be a good large one, and it's right outside of Winthrop. You literally drive 15 minutes outside of Winthrop and you're at the trailhead and go up. Because it wasn't in a wilderness area. Lost Peak, Black Cap, Monument, Wildcat, Mount Lago, Mountain Karoo, Mount Rollo, Tatoosh Buttes, and Flat Top, and then Pasayten. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I wish. That would be wonderful.
Sure that's probably what that was this morning.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more it probably was. Yep. Glacier Peak there. Mount Baker there. That's probably going to be the bit now.
Yep.
So, I was telling Dad and YouTube yesterday. So this is Robinson, which we can hike all as far up as we want to. It starts nice and low, Robinson Creek Trail, and then you got the hump, and then the first big hump behind it. That's Goat Peak, and it's supposed to be a good large hike. And then Pasayten Wilderness, just that direction.
I like how down there you can just see wilderness signs right there.
Well, it's for the trail that comes in and cuts over and goes down into the West Fork Pasayten River. Have you taken any shorts up here? Huh? Okay. I was just curious. Yeah, look at that trail go down. Close Peak Finder so I can take some pictures. And then we'll take some pictures with Peak Finder afterwards. Walk back over here for some pictures. Yep. That sign just name off peaks over there. Over. Yeah.
Everything to Pasayten.
Oh, you fumbled. How dare you? It's not often you get to come up like this and get good views like this with so little effort. It's pretty freaking good. Next time, I have a little less to do. Maybe I'll hang out up there and shoot a 360 long exposure from up there. But heading down off of Slate Peak. Ooh, ah, pretty, pretty. You know, the snow's just gonna move it back in 3 weeks.
It'll maybe take longer than that.
Sunshine warm. So, yeah, I'd say this was a pretty good day, YouTube. Gotta go hike another chunk of Pacific Crest Trail, see some larches, get up nice and high Alpine, go see a cool as heck old lookout, radar installation, and it was a god dang perfect day. Couldn't ask for any better than this. It's not snowing on us, it wasn't very windy, warm, it wasn't hot, there's no smoke, you can actually see everything. I do need to take a picture of that wilderness sign though from this trailhead.
Wilderness sign and the info for the radar installation.
Yeah, but that's down at the parking lot.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. This one I think just talks about how there used to be wolves and bears and wolverines and stuff up here. Wave at the camera, Nash. I said wave at the camera. Yep, pretty dang cool. Oh, here you go. Nash.
Alright, fine, picture.
I get the full lean too.
Rather any peaks in the picture.
Well, then come stand on this.
Right off the corner.
Nice shiny sign. Shiny sign. Eventually leads you down into the Pasayten River. Go click, and zoom out and get both. Heck yeah. Alright, what does this one say? This says, you are standing on the boundary of a carefully protected wildland nearly 90 miles wide, Pasayten Wilderness. Here things happen at nature's pace and by nature's rules. Humans only visit. Traveling by foot among these tiny pieces of my vast gently yeah, so it just talks about how why we make wilderness areas. And that's to keep man from encroaching and destroying everything, because he will. That's why the Forest Service was created, that's why the park system was created, and that's why the wilderness system was created. Because if you let man do it, he will level and destroy everything with his machines for the sake of the almighty dollar. So we set aside places to keep machines out, to keep industrialization out, to keep the almighty capitalistic dollar out, so that land can be enjoyed for it being land and not for some stock price. Other than that, have a good one, YouTube. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time. Ciao.